But it's time to get into some stuff that's going on in the world. There's a lot of stuff that's going on, man. But, you know, something happened yesterday, so it's time for Let's Talk.
Now you've got to be kidding me.
Oh, he needs some milk.
In cookies. All right, President Trump just had his State of the Union address last night, which was, for a lot of people that are pro-Trump, it was very epic. Let's just say that. I think his speech lasted so long because he literally said maybe 3 words and there was a round of applause or a standing ovation every 3 words. It was pretty crazy, which of course we'll talk about that in a little bit. But the main thing that happened was right at the end of his speech, right when he wrapped up everything, God bless America, the whole 9, everyone stands up to applaud the president of this free world. While that's happening, behind him, Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, stands up, takes his entire speech that she has a copy of, and starts ripping it apart. Literally, tearing it apart. Right behind him, as everyone else is applauding. My question to you guys is this. Regardless if you are a pro-Trump or a anti-Trump supporter, do you think what she did was okay? Did you think it was cool? Or did you think that was a little bit uncouth? Which means, not so cool. All right? So, I'm going to throw it around the room, but of course, comment down below. Let us know what you think. And of course, you can give us a call at 314-880-0808. Drop a dime, give us a call, and let us know what you think on this. Do you think Nancy Pelosi's move was okay or not okay? I'm going to go around the room. I'm throwing over to Jack Buck. Jackie Buck the Turd. What do you think, man?
So I saw that video. I didn't see it live, but I did see it. And I guess it's symbolic for the Democratic Party, right? For ripping up his speech, especially if she thinks that everything that he was saying was, filled with incorrect statements. But I mean, I guess, is there a law that they have to keep it? Are half of those being thrown in the trash can anyway? Or is this something that, like, you think that everyone that's there that gets a copy saves that copy forever? Because it's not the official copy. It's just their copy.
It's just a copy.
Yeah. So, I mean, don't you think half those people that walked out of the room probably threw it away, or she was going to throw it away anyway?
For sure.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
But it's just more about the symbology behind ripping up right behind him.
Symbology.
All right.
That's a
Symbology? Is that a word?
I don't know if it's but you made
liked
it.
it.
Yeah,
Can you look it up in a
enough.
dictionary?
Somebody who's got the source? Who's got a dictionary? Somebody. Anyway,
the symbolic action.
yes.
It was there. I think that it's a good political move. But in general, I don't think it. I don't know. I don't think it matters.
Right.
Does it?
I mean, I think I'm not gonna say what I think, but not right now, obviously. But I can see your point in regards to throwing it out, throwing it into the trash, right?
Or shredding it. I mean,
Or shredding it up. You know what I mean? That's what they all do, most likely.
or selling it on eBay. Like,
Oh.
is that any
That
more?
might have been smart.
Is that respectful?
No.
No, I mean
No,
so,
obviously, you're just trying to get one. You're just trying to get on.
Yeah.
You're trying to secure the bag real quick.
Mhm.
Nah, that ain't cool. Okay, well, that's your 2 cents, right?
Right. Well,
Is that
somebody
your-
actually said she should have sold that thing for like a charity auction. Should have done it on camera, kept it, and then planned for a charity auction.
Huh.
Interesting.
You know, that's it. Okay.
Because you know someone would be like paying some big money for it.
Yeah.
Right. Huh.
I don't know.
Something to think about. Okay.
Okay.
So that's your thought. That's your
my-
thought
that's
on
my
it.
thought.
Lydia, what do you think?
I loved it. But and here's why. A lot of people, thought it was disrespectful and that it's, we should be above that. But I honestly feel like the president of the United States sets the tone for how things are in the country.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
And he's childish, a president who will mock somebody who is mentally I don't know what's the proper word to use for this. You remember when he mocked that reporter who was like special needs?
Immature.
Yes.
It's immature.
He mocked that person. He talked about a man who passed away and acted like he was in hell. The stuff that Donald Trump does when he has the mic is absurd. Some of the stuff is childish and, like you said, immature. So for everyone who's saying, oh, that was disrespectful, she shouldn't have done that, the president has already set the pace of how things are. So like Jack says, at the end of the day, it was probably going to go in the trash anyway. She's probably tired of listening to whatever he said for all that time. She was like, okay, let me make it small enough to fit into the trash bin by ripping it up, and let everybody else see as well. And I'm not mad at the symbolism. It's the political season. The election is coming up this year. Politics is all a game. Once you realize this, I don't think things like that become so. There's so many, ruffled feathers. People are really mad about it, and I'm like, relax.
Yeah.
The president is Donald Trump. He's the reality
Right.
star. Lighten up. Those
True.
are my thoughts.
Wow. Okay. Lucas in the booth. What you think?
See, this is why I really don't follow politics. This is the whole thing is just a clown show. Like everything about it. I mean everything. Like just simply, I don't even know how to put this to words. Like when I saw this, I just kind of lost my mind because no matter what happens, it always divides more people. Everything that happens when all this gets put under the microscope, people go take one side, take the other. People are taking Nancy Pelosi's side. People are taking Donald Trump's side. Yada yada yada. Everything about it is just a total clown show. I hate seeing everything about politics. I mean, there's no professionalism anymore. There's none. Everything is just fun and games. It's all childish, like things you'd see like between brother, sister, best friends when you're in like middle school or something. It's sad.
It is really sad.
Very sad.
And what I like, what Lydia said is very, very true, and what you're saying right now is true. It's an immature, undiplomatic clown show. But you got to remember, this is also the same person. This is the same vibe that this guy's exuding every single day. I mean, it's a clown show. It is. He is undiplomatic as all get out. Maybe he is doing. Maybe he's doing some good things for the country. Maybe he's saying a lot of stuff. And what's funny is what's funny to me is what he was saying throughout the thing while he's doing his speech. If you just watch Nancy Pelosi in the background, she's rolling her eyes. She's just like because he's sitting there saying all this stuff, and of course you're going, well, how much of that is true? How much of those facts are actually true? So then I'm going, okay. To me, I'm going, fact checkers, please tell me if these things are actually true. So, but the other thing is then you see the house, right? The room, the everybody is split up, which is funny because when you see how many people who are standing up and doing their standing ovation, clapping for him, half the room is standing, the other half is just sitting there, just arms folded, just angry. Right. So I mean, but it's the vibe, it's the world, it's the energy that he is bringing out into this whole thing. He's not a very diplomatic person to begin with. So of course you're gonna have people who do big gestures like ripping up, and actually it's funny how ripping up a speech is considered a big gesture of a middle finger type of thing. But it's politics. It's boring. There's nothing going on. It's like watching golf and somebody scratching their crotch live on camera. That's a big gesture. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So it's like you see this and it's kind of like, all right, she ripped up the script, or she ripped up the speech clearly to say something to him. You know, she did it. She knew what she was doing. And then what's funny is everybody who's been all of press, all of media has been basically saying, "Oh, that wasn't scripted. That was not a scripted move." Obviously, it wasn't a scripted move. She was doing that to say, middle finger to you, man.
Basically.
You know what I'm saying? So here it is. I don't think. Okay, so I'm on the fence about it. All right. I don't think it was very in her nature to do something like that. I would say, like, in regards to what she does in the platform and in the job that she has, the title that she has. I don't think that was something that she should have done, but I do love it.
Right.
But I don't think she needed to do that. her everything else that she's been doing, which is the impeachment trials, the whole nine, is clearly letting everybody know how she truly feels about Trump. Her ripping up that speech, it doesn't do anything except turn into a top page story that everybody's going to be talking about, which we are talking about right now.
Right.
You know what I mean? So in my personal opinion, I love it. I really love it. But what is that going to do for him?
Right.
What is it going to do? What are you going to do? What, like what he would say, you got no other choice. What are you going to do?
You're stuck with me still.
You know what I mean? You're stuck with me.
And you know what?
What are you going to do?
You know what's funny?
So,
think about this.
Yeah.
Would that have ever happened to our last president?
no.
Never.
No, but that's the
And that's
thing.
the- that's
because
exactly
he
the
brings
point.
in a certain type of energy of class,
Hello.
professionalism.
There you go.
Shoot, man. I mean, he's a great speaker, the whole nine. You have
Yes.
the thing set up? Real quick. This was literally like, this was Trump during his speech. You ready? Hold up. I drink water. I breathe air. I have small hands. That's all he did
Literally.
the entire time. Like, he only had like a few words in the entire thing. If you
Was-
put all the applause together, I'm sure that's half hour.
Right. Did you like?
Terrible.
I didn't see it all, but I saw a clip of when he was like just randomly naming people.
Yeah.
At the end, he was just naming like
Hmm.
Thomas Jefferson and the land of Shirley Chisholm.
I forgot.
The land of. I was like, what are you talking about?
He brought in the last surviving Tuskegee Airmen. He brought in Rush Limbaugh. Rush Limbaugh got an
Award. or something.
award that it's like a Medal of Honor.
And he
or
was
something like
shocked.
that, and he was just like, "What?" And of course, I would have been like, "What?" That's a surprise. I only talk on the radio, but he's a huge supporter of Trump, so of course, he's gonna go. And he just announced the fact that he's diagnosed with lung cancer, so of course, he's probably like, Trump's like, "Hey, I'm gonna give you the best honor I can give you right now because you've been
going
pro
through
Trump
it.
all day long. You've been on my team. You've been ride or die. You've been my bottom B since day one, son. You've been my A1 from day one." So I don't know, but that's just my personal opinion in regards to that whole situation. I don't think she needed to do that. It was gangster. I loved it, but I don't think it's going to help anything in her cause. And of course, I don't think that's going to make her look good with Congress. Obviously, there were some tweets that came out as well talking about her ripping up the pages and all that, and of course it was the same thing. They were just kind of like, what's the point? Why did you need to do that? It was very un-American of you type thing.
Right.
So
Do you know that the White House responded back, like put a statement out about it
Wow.
on Facebook? Have you followed the White House on Facebook?
I don't.
no,
It's the most propaganda-y that I've seen. Like before, because it was kind of newer, right? So it wasn't. It was used for like official statements and a few different things. But now there's constantly like, basically Trump's tweet style is starting to leak into Facebook.
Oh God.
So, but like he responds back to things and stuff like that. But the White House said Speaker Pelosi just ripped up the story of a Tuskegee Airman, a child receiving the opportunity to go to
this is
school
what
of
I'm
her
talking
choice.
about.
Yeah, the survival of a child born at 21 weeks. The mourning families of Rocky Jones and Kyla Mueller. A service member's reunion with his family. That's her legacy.
yeah, you want to know something?
Think about that.
Yeah, no. Hold up,
Oh.
hold up. In her defense, she's not ripping them up.
Right.
Right.
She's not ripping up them.
Right.
This is them. This is those people trying to turn it around to try to stir the pot to make her look bad when all she's sitting there going is, this is a speech filled with lies.
Yeah.
Outside of everything else, outside of the Tuskegee Airman, outside of the honoring any person that's been reunited and it feels so good type of situations, because there was a soldier that was reunited with his family right then and there. Like, it literally turned into like an Oprah show.
Right.
Like, it was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody, he was like, I'm bringing people together. We're doing all this great stuff. I'm going to lie to you about a whole bunch of stats. I'm doing great things for the black community.
He even had a black girl.
Hey,
up there
yeah.
talking to how much they paid you.
Come on up,
sis?
girl. Go on. Go on.
Embarrassing.
Get your meal, which is so messed up.
Oh, my
And
God.
then, she was just ripping up this, like, look at this circus that he's created. Look at this reality show that he's created.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was trying to make really great TV.
Yeah.
She helped him.
She did.
Yeah.
She was the
She
highlight of the
helped him.
night. After that after two
Come
and a
on
half
now.
hours, the most talked about thing is her 2 seconds at the end.
I'm just saying, man.
that says a lot.
But that's my personal opinion. Like I said, I love that she did it, but I don't. It's only going to shoot her. She's only shooting herself in the foot
Yeah.
by doing something like that. So that's kind of what I think on that, personally.
Yeah.
I don't know. Definitely comment down below. Let us know what you think. Or if you're watching on our Facebook page, comment down below. If you're watching our YouTube channel, youtube.com/The Pascal Show, go and comment down below. Let us know what you think on that as well. Or give us a call at 314-880-0808. Let me know what you think. I would love to know what you think. All right? Was that move okay? Or was it not okay? Comment down below. We do have some comments, though. Let me find this real quick.
I want to hear what the people got to say.
Oh, this is so long. All right. One, Jeff Nation says, very cool. So he was totally in support of it.
Nice.
All right. My brother Ben Jones says, I think it fueled Trump's staunch supporters and validated their opinions that only the reason Dems are going after Trump is because of a personal vendetta and not the actual reason of breaking the law. All right. So then he said, we even have Republican senators admitting that Trump did what he's accused of, but don't feel he should be removed for breaking the law. Instead of amplifying that statement to his core, amplifying that statement to his core to emphasize that what was done was illegal. Instead, she just gave them something else to focus on and doubled down on their previous notion that the libs have it out for Trump. Basically, what we just said,
Right.
which I completely agree. Sorry, I'm cold reading the heck out of this, and people comment and all in one big run-on sentence. So, anyway, yeah, I mean, I agree. I don't know. That's what I mean by feeling like she is shooting herself in the foot and giving the Democrats not the greatest look. I love that she did it, but at the same time, I think she needs to look at the bigger picture, personally. There is a impeachment trial going on still. We all know how you feel about how... we all know how you feel, clearly. But there needs to be... like, you just need to leave it on the court. Like, you need to leave that situation over there. Yes, you might go ahead and roll your eyes all you want. You can do whatever you want behind his back, but I think ripping up the speech was a little bit much. Just a little bit. Like I said, I still loved it, though.
I know, me too.
That's why I'm so torn, because I'm pun intended. I'm so torn. But I'm kind of in between, you know. Because obviously I'm clearly not a supporter of Trump at all. But I also don't want somebody who's in the House shoot themselves in the foot so that it causes them to lose anything.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Any type of merit, any type of credibility, the whole nine. So anyway, comment down below. Let us know what you think. We got to go to a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. This is the Pascal Show. Bye.
Pascal, you are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.